a very good evening to you. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha. First up, let's track a big story coming in from Tamil Nadu. The Stalin government faces a big charge of government officials demanding bribe for releasing central government funds to the beneficiaries. A 25-year-old man, Manikandan, died by suicide, unable to pay the bribe to the officials. But he recorded a video exposing the government and the officials in the case.
எனக்கு மோடி வீடு கட்டுறதுக்காக வேலை ஆரம்பிக்கணும்னு சொன்னாங்க. எந்த பணமும் ஏற்றி விடாமையே சில பேர் பணம் வாங்கிட்டு வீடு கட்டாமல் இருக்காங்க. அதனால் வீடு பேஸ்மெண்ட்டு போட்டால் தான் பணம் தருவோம் அப்படின்னாங்க. பேஸ்மெண்ட்டு போட்டேன். கடனை வாங்கி நகையை வச்சுட்டு பேஸ்மெண்ட்டு போட்டேன். ஓவர்சர் மகேஸ்வரன் அவர் என்ன சொன்னார்னா, நீ ஆரம்பித்து கட்டிகிட்டே இரு, நான் தரேன், உனக்கு பில்லு வந்தோன்னு நான் தரேன்னு சொன்னார். சிமெண்ட்டெல்லாம் கொடுத்தாரு. அதை வாங்கி நான் கட்டி இன்றைக்கி ரூஃபு போட்டுட்டேன். ரூஃபு போட்டு ஒரு 10 நாளாவது இன்னையோட ரூஃபு போட்டுட்டேன். எல்லாமும் கடன் வாங்கி தான் போட்டேன். அப்புறமா 2 பில்லு ஏறினது, 52,000 ஏறினது. அதில் 15,000 அவர் வாங்கிட்டார். ஃபஸ்ட்டு இது என்ன பணமே ஏற்ற முடியாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டார். ஏன்னா நீ நான் அளந்து கொடுக்காத முன்னாடியே நீ வீடு போட்டுட்ட, அதனால் உனக்கு பணம் தர முடியாது அப்படின்னாரு. ஆனால் போட சொன்னதே அவர் தான். இது இல்லாமல் நான் கட்டுறப்பயே நான் 2,500 3,000 கொடுத்துருக்கேன் அவருக்கு. இந்த 15,000 இல்லாமல் இது 3,000 கொடுத்துருக்கேன். சரி, நான் வெளிநாடு போகிறதுக்காக வச்சுருந்த பணம் 50,000. அப்புறம் என் ஃப்ரெண்டுகிட்ட கொஞ்சம் பணம் வாங்கி எல்லாத்தையும் போட்டு கம்பி 36,000 ரூபாய்க்கு கம்பி கடன் வாங்கினேன். இன்றைக்கி என்னோடய உயிரிழப்பு காரணமே நான் 36,000 கம்பி கடன் வாங்கினது தான். 36,000 கம்பி கடன் வாங்கினேன்.
Well, in fact, the family members of Manikandan blamed the government for his death. They detailed the plight that Manikandan had to go through, saying that no action was taken. He was helpless, and this is what forced him to end his life.
என் 5 ஸ்டார் பேங்க்ல கடன் வாங்கிருக்காமா 3 லட்ச ரூபா 4 லட்ச ரூபா. அதெல்லாம் இதுல போட்டாமா. என் பிள்ளைகிட்ட காசு இல்ல கொடுக்க. என் பிள்ளை காசு இல்லாம அங்க இங்கேயும் ஊரு புறாப்ப என் பிள்ளை காசு கேட்டுருக்கான். அவன் கேட்ட காசை எவ்வளவு கேட்டான்னு தெரியல. நான் 2 பிள்ளை ஏத்துக்கிறேன்டா, 50,000 கொடுறான். நானா என்னன்னு தெரியலையே. இந்த நிக்கிறவங்களுக்கு என் பிள்ளை போய் காசு கேட்டிருக்கான். எனக்கு காசு கொடுங்க யாருமே இல்லன்ட்டாங்க. இவன் நிலைமை தெரியாம இல்லன்ட்டாங்க. நாம கேட்டு இருந்தா கொடுத்துருப்பாங்கம்மா. என்கிட்ட சொல்லலாமா என் பிள்ளை. எங்க ஏபி மருந்து வாங்கி ஆத்தாங்கிற சுடுகாட்டுல உட்காந்து குடிச்சிட்டு என் பிள்ளை கிடக்குறாமா. இப்ப வேணாம், அவன் கேட்ட காசெல்லாம் கொடுக்குறமா. என் பிள்ளைய கொடுக்க சொல்லுங்கம்மா. என் பிள்ளை ஒரு பிள்ளைமா, எனக்கு என் பிள்ளை கொடுக்க சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
That Manikandan was trying to build using the PM's housing scheme, and he was not able to complete it because this house is still incomplete, and as we can see, he is not able to complete it because it is said that the overseer who was responsible for overseeing the construction of this house and who was responsible for releasing various installments of money through the PM's housing scheme to Manikandan was consistently demanding bribes from him. Manikandan, he wanted to build a house for his mother and other family members, so that's the primary reason why he wanted to avail the PM's housing scheme. But as we see, he was not able to finish the new house, and he had unfortunately committed suicide, and his family members are right now mourning his death. So the Trivandrum district collector Gayatri Krishnan, she has suspended the overseer who's responsible who's said to be responsible for Manikandan's death. An internal inquiry is being conducted, and the district collector has also referred a vigilance case against the overseer, and right now the overseer is actually absconding. As soon as a case was filed against him, he's absconding now, and the police officers are on their hunt to catch him.
Prapanch joins us live with more details on this. Prapanch, the officials asking for money, ending the life of a man who could not afford to pay bribe. The family members saying that he was absolutely helpless. He did not know where to turn to because it was the official demanding bribe just for the release of the central funds.
It's a very unfortunate incident because Manikandan was newly married and he wanted to construct a house for his family. Until yesterday or a week before, they were living in a thatched roof house, and now they wanted to construct a house for which he had applied for a PM housing scheme, for which he also started constructing the house, securing money as loans from neighbors and friends. However, when he was not able to pay to his neighbors and friends whom he had secured loans from, because initially the overseer who was supposed to release funds, he did not release. He released funds in two payments, that was 52,000, and for which he had even asked bribe of 15,000, which was given by Manikandan initially. And apart from that, another 3,000 was given by Manikandan. So in the third payout, he requested another payout wherein Manikandan was again asked for a bribe for which he could not pay for that bribe. And that is the reason, dejected Manikandan, he went to the fields and drank poison along with other substances, and he committed suicide. So this is an apathy, and we could see that this particular person, Maheshwaran, who is the overseer, he has been suspended and action has been taken. Departmental inquiry has been initiated against him, and also 306 abetment to suicide. The case has been filed against him. He is right now absconding. He is not there. He is not available. Police are trying to find him where he is. However, there is an apathy over here, and we can see that the government is taking steps to nab that person who sought a bribe from Manikandan.
Okay, all right. Stay with us, Prapanch. In fact, the BJP also condemning the incident, demanding action, also blaming the Stalin government. In fact, the party said that this is not a case of suicide, it is murder.
ஒரு தாலுக்குமே பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சி செல்லும். நேரடியாக மக்களுக்கு இப்ப நாங்கள் களமிறங்க வேண்டிய நேரம் வந்துருச்சு. மாநில அரசை நம்பியோ மாநில அரசினுடைய அதிகாரிகளை நம்பியோ இன்னொரு உயிர் தமிழகத்துல போவதற்கு நாங்கள் அனுமதிக்க மாட்டோம். இதை நேரடியாக ஜூன் 1ஆம் தேதியிலிருந்து களத்தில் இறங்கி நாங்க மோடிஜி என்ன கொடுக்கறாங்களோ நேரடியா மக்கள்கிட்ட கொண்டு போய் சேர்த்துற பணியை செய்ய போறோம். இதான் கடைசி உயிர். இன்னைக்கு போன உயிர் கடைசி உயிராக இருக்கட்டும். மாநிலத்தினுடைய முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் நேரடியாக தலையிட்டு 1 கோடி ரூபாய் இழப்பீடு குடும்பத்தில் ஒருவருக்கு அரசு வேலை கொடுக்க வேண்டும். எப்படி ஒரு ஆறுதல் சொல்ல முடியும் என்று தெரியவில்லை. மகனை இழந்து தவித்து நின்று கொண்டிருக்கின்றார்கள். நாளை காலையில அவருடைய உடலுக்கு இறுதி அஞ்சலி செலுத்தி மாநில அரசு ஒரு வாரத்துக்குள்ள தலையிடும் அப்படிங்கிற நம்பிக்கையில இங்கிருந்து கிளம்பி போறோம்.
For more than 6 to 7 months, that huge corruption is taking place in all the central government schemes which is being implemented by the state government, because though it is a central government scheme, it is the duty of the state government to implement it. So even the beneficiaries are identified by the state government. This is because of the officials and also the DMK cadres or DMK councillors, ward members, etc. So it is a planned assault on the Tamil Nadu people. It is a planned assault on the Tamil Nadu people that the corruption is rampant in Tamil Nadu. This is a murder, and it is shame on Mr. Stalin. I think he should resign.
Well, the official who has been accused of taking bribe has now been suspended, but he drove Manikandan to death. The question being, can the officials be let off with a mere suspension? He has not even been arrested yet.
Definitely, if that is the case, then the government will take action against the bill. We will not protect anybody who was reason for the death of a person. That we cannot allow, and the police will take necessary action, provided there is a proper complaint in this regard. Action will be taken. We have been taking action against people who have erred, who have gone beyond law. That we are doing. We have not failed in doing so.
My colleague Dharini is also joining us. She had spoken to the family members earlier today as well. Dharini, the family members are distraught, and it's understandable. He was absolutely helpless. He could not do anything. He ended his life. And now we have the official who is accused of demanding bribe not even being arrested. We'll go back to Dharini there, but that is the demand of the family members. Action be initiated. As of now, the official has been suspended, but the question being, is a mere suspension enough? Because the man lost his life. Questions being raised on whether a mere suspension is enough, because it's not just here. In several other places as well that such allegations of bribe are being leveled. Dharini is back with us. Dharini, it's shocking that after the man lost his life, the officer has been suspended, yes, but he has not been taken into custody, booked for the death of this man, Manikandan.
Tiruvallur District Collector Gayatri Krishnan, she has suspended the overseer Maheshwaran as soon as this incident came to the surface. But until this point in time, the accused has not been arrested by the Tiruvallur police. In fact, we are getting information that he has absconded now, because as soon as he realized that a case has been registered against him, he has gone under he's gone absconding, and the police are hunting him. Now we are getting information that he has gone out of the district. So the Tiruvallur police, along with other nearby district police officers, they are conducting searches, and they are telling that they will be catching the accused as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the family members of Manikandan, they are devastated, and they want the person, they want Maheshwaran to be brought in front of law, and they want him to be held accountable by the police department. And the family is also telling that they are not they're very financially down. Basically, they are like they are literally living in a hut, and that's the primary reason why they wanted to construct a house for themselves using the PM's housing scheme. So they are telling that now that their son has died, they are telling that they are like so financially down, and they want the government to provide them with to provide one of their family members with government jobs. So that's one of the primary requests that we're hearing from the family members of Manikandan. Meanwhile, today morning around 11 a.m., Manikandan's body was brought from Karikal Government Hospital, and it was taken to cremation. Several of his family members and relatives, they arrived at his house to pay last respects to him. And in fact, still now there's a huge crowd at his house, and their family members are being consoled by their friends and relatives.
Okay, all right. But, this is a case that has come to light from Tamil Nadu. Thanking both our